I cheat on my wife with my secretary, and I don't blame myself because I know that our child is not mine, and we just play the role of family for our child. I cheat on my wife with my secretary. I don't blame myself because our son isn't mine. I've known for years but never told her. We pretend to be a family for his sake. She cheated first, so I don't feel guilty. I'm in an open relationship with her, but she doesn't know it. She's slept with my secretary, who's my childhood friend, and women from dating sites. I found out through texts and emails she left lying around. I didn't confront her. I started sleeping with my secretary instead. I don't love my wife, but I'm attached to her out of habit. I stay for the kid. He's why I keep this going. I've been with my secretary for over 2 years now. It started after I confirmed my wife's affair with her. My secretary admitted it one night after work when we were alone in the office. She said it happened a few times before she cut it off. I wasn't mad at her. I was mad at my wife. That's when I decided to sleep with my secretary myself. It wasn't planned, it just happened. We've kept it going since then. I don't hide it well. Everyone at work knows. They don't say anything, but I can tell from the looks they give me. My wife doesn't suspect a thing. She used to cheat more often. I'd find evidence on her phone, messages from women she met online, plans to meet up. She'd leave for hours, saying she was with friends. I knew the truth but stayed quiet. I let her do it because I was already checked out. The kid was my focus. He was little then, just starting preschool. I'd take care of him while she was gone. She stopped a couple of years ago. I don't know why, maybe she got tired of it. I didn't ask. By then, I was deep into my own thing with my secretary. My son's in school now. He's doing well, good grades, lots of friends. I go to his parent-teacher meetings and soccer games. I don't want him to know anything's wrong. He thinks we're a normal family. I'm good at pretending. My wife's good at it too. We don't fight in front of him. We keep things calm at home. I love him, even though he's not mine. That's why I don't leave. If I told my wife I know the truth, it'd ruin everything for him. I'd rather deal with this mess than hurt him. He's the only reason I haven't walked away. My secretary and I meet up a couple times a week. Usually at her place after work. Sometimes in the office if it's late and no one's around. It's not emotional, just physical. I don't care about her like that, and she knows it. She's fine with it too. She's single, no kids, no complications. It works for both of us. I don't think about my wife when I'm with her. I don't think about much at all. It's just something I do. My wife's home with the kid most nights, so she doesn't notice I'm gone longer than I should be. The cheating started as revenge. I found out my son wasn't mine when he was 2. My wife had been sloppy, left her email open on our laptop one night. There were messages to some guy, talking about meeting up when I was at work. She'd been with him for months. I got suspicious and did a paternity test behind her back. Results came back negative. I didn't tell her I knew. I just sat on it. For a while, I didn't do anything. I was too focused on the kid, changing diapers, making sure he was fed. But the anger built up. I couldn't look at her the same way. That's when I decided to get even. I started small. Flirting with my secretary at first. She'd been my friend since we were kids, so it wasn't hard to cross that line. She knew my wife too, knew what she'd done with her. That made it easier. One night, we stayed late at the office finishing a project. I made a move, and she didn't stop me. It happened right there on the couch in my office. After that, it became a regular thing. I didn't feel bad. I told myself my wife deserved it. She cheated first, so I had every right to do it back. That's how I justified it. Things escalated from there. I didn't just stick to my secretary. I signed up for a dating site, used a fake name, kept it discreet. Met a few women over the next year. One was a bartender I saw for a couple months. Another was a nurse who lived an hour away. I'd drive out to see her when my wife thought I was on a work trip. It was easy to lie. She never checked up on me. I kept it all separate from home. The kid never saw anything weird. My wife didn't either. She was too busy with her own life, her job, the kid, whatever else she was doing when I wasn't around. Work got messy though. People started noticing I was too close with my secretary. We'd leave together sometimes, or I'd call her into my office and shut the door for too long. Rumors spread. One guy, a coworker in sales, asked me straight up if I was sleeping with her. I didn't deny it. He just nodded and walked off. No one told my wife, as far as I know. They didn't need to. She wasn't part of that world. But it made me realize I wasn't being careful enough. I didn't want it getting back to her, not because I cared about her feelings, but because it'd mess up the kid's life. I had to dial it back a little. And my wife almost found out once. It was last year. I'd been at my secretary's place after work. We'd been drinking, and I stayed longer than usual. I got home around midnight. My wife was still up, sitting in the living room with her phone. She asked where I'd been. I said I was working late, same excuse I always used. She didn't buy it that time. She pointed out I smelled like perfume and my shirt was wrinkled. I brushed it off, said I'd been in a crowded bar with clients. She stared at me for a minute, then dropped it. I don't think she believed me, but she didn't push. She hasn't brought it up since. After that, I got more careful. I stopped going to my secretary's place so often. We stuck to the office mostly, late nights when everyone else was gone. I started keeping a spare shirt in my car, just in case. I didn't want my wife digging deeper. Not because I was scared of her leaving, but because I didn't want the kid to deal with the fallout. She's been quieter since then. I don't know if she suspects anything or if she just doesn't care. Either way, she's not cheating anymore. That stopped a while back. I check her phone sometimes when she's asleep. Nothing's there now. The kid's oblivious. He's 8 now, into video games and soccer. I take him to practice twice a week. We eat dinner together most nights, me, him, my wife. It's all routine. I don't feel anything for her when we're sitting there. I just go through the motions. She does too. We don't talk about much beyond the kid and bills. It's been like that for years. I don't mind. It keeps things stable. That's all I need, for him. I don't regret what I've done. Not with my secretary, not with the other women. I did it because my wife cheated first. She broke whatever we had when she had that kid with someone else. I stayed for him, not her. Sleeping around was my way of taking back control. It felt good at first, knowing I could do it too. It doesn't feel like much now, just something I keep doing. I don't think about stopping. My secretary's still in the picture. We hook up when it's convenient. No one at work cares anymore, they're used to it. My wife hasn't caught on since that one close call. The kid's growing up fast. He's got his own life now, school, friends, hobbies. I'm there for all of it. I don't let my mess touch him. My wife's there too, playing her part. She's a good mom, I'll give her that. She doesn't know I know about the kid. I'll never tell her. It'd just make things harder. We've got a system that works. She stays out of my business, I stay out of hers. I don't even check her phone anymore. There's no point, she's not doing anything now. I've got my own stuff to focus on. Sometimes I wonder how long this can last. The kid's only 8. We've got years ahead before he's out of the house. I don't plan on leaving before then. After that, maybe. I don't think about it too much. Right now, it's fine. I've got my thing with my secretary, my wife's got her ignorance, and the kid's got a stable home. That's enough. Things got complicated at work last month. My secretary started dating someone new. She told me over coffee one morning. She said she still wanted to keep our thing going, but I could tell she was pulling back. We've only hooked up once since then. I didn't push her. I don't need her to keep this up if she's not into it. I could find someone else if I wanted. There are always options. I haven't yet. Work's been busy, and I've been spending more time at home with the kid. He's got a science fair coming up. I'm helping him build a model volcano. It's the most normal I've felt in a while. My wife's been different lately too. She's started cooking more, big meals, not just the quick stuff we usually do. She doesn't say much, but she's around more. I don't know what's going on with her. Maybe she's trying to fix something. I don't ask. I don't care enough to figure it out. We still don't talk beyond the basics. The kid's the glue holding us together. He's happy, so I don't rock the boat. I keep my distance from her emotionally. It's easier that way. I don't want to get pulled back in, even if she's trying. I've been thinking about the past more. How I got here. The paternity tests, the emails, the first time with my secretary. It all feels far away now. I don't feel the anger like I used to. It's just there, a fact. I don't need revenge anymore, I got it already. What I'm doing now isn't even about that. It's just habit. I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't spend much time analyzing it. The close call with my wife changed how I operate. I don't take risks like I used to. No more late nights at my secretary's place, no more dating site hookups. I keep it simple now, office only, when it happens at all. My secretary's half out the door anyway with her new guy. I'm not mad about it. It was never serious. Work's still the same, people know, but they don't say anything. I'm careful about how I act there now. No more long closed-door meetings. I don't need the hassle if someone decides to talk. Home steady. The kid's doing great. He won second place at the science fair. I took him out for ice cream after. My wife came too. We sat there like a regular family. No one would have guessed the truth looking at us. She smiled more that day than she has in years. I didn't feel anything about it. I just watched her and the kid talk. He's the only thing that matters. She can do whatever she wants as long as he's okay. I'll keep playing my part for him. That hasn't changed. I don't know what my wife thinks about me. She's never brought up that night again. Maybe she suspects but doesn't want to know. Maybe she's past caring. I don't ask, and she doesn't tell. We've got this unspoken agreement: keep it together for the kid, don't dig too deep. It works. I don't need more than that. I've got my own life outside of her, even if it's quieter now. I'm fine with how it is. This is where I'm at now. My secretary's fading out, my wife's still in the dark, and the kid's living his life. I don't feel bad about any of it. I cheated because she did. I stayed because of him. That's the deal I made with myself years ago, and I've stuck to it. The revenge part's over. It went further than I planned, but I don't regret it. I got what I needed out of it. Now it's just maintenance. Keeping the family going, keeping the kid happy. That's all I care about. I'm ready to live like this for as long as it takes. He's got 10 more years before he's off to college or whatever. I'll be there until then. After that, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave. Maybe I won't. It doesn't matter yet. People at work know I'm a cheater. They don't judge me to my face. I don't care what they think anyway. My wife almost finding out was a wake-up call, but it didn't stop me. It just made me smarter about it. I've got this under control. This whole thing's a mess, sure. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's not fun, it's not pretty. But it's my life, and I'm okay with it. The kid's got a good childhood, and that's what I set out to give him. Everything else, my wife, my secretary, the other women, it's just noise. I've made my peace with it. That's the end of it.